Yeah, we're going to talk about all of that. All right, here's everything we need to get prepared for to do this exam. So sight reading. If we look at page, where's the sight reading pages?
Here.
There we go. Page 44. Okay, so to get ready for the sight reading stuff, what we need to make sure we're doing is we're kind of like preparing yourself to read it. So the first thing you should be doing is identifying the key and the beats in the measure, right? So you tell me, how many beats are in a measure?
3.
What key are we in?
F major.
Good guess. You gotta think though, what's the lowest note, and what are the notes that are represented? Like the first one is obviously D, right?
D.
So when we have a D, do you think we're in F major? What are we in?
D.
D, that's right. D major or D minor? If it was D major, wouldn't there be sharps?
Yeah.
There's no sharps here except for this one.
Minor.
It is minor, so it's D minor. What is the 7th note in D minor?
C.
C. Is C sharp? Yeah, so that means the 7th is raised. Can you play a D minor scale where the 7th is raised? D minor, D minor. You can do it with one hand, you don't need both. Are we doing D minor or D major? So what key is this in?
D minor.
And what do we know is special about this D minor scale? Harmonic. So likely all of the 7th notes are going to be sharp.
Sharp.
Got it? Okay. Can you tap the rhythm on your hands? Tap the rhythm with what? So your left hand will do bass claps, right hand will do right. Perfect. All right, are you ready to try playing this? Okay, then we can say, let's say the first 2 notes of every measure.
Both hands or just one?
Both hands. Just the first notes of both hands.
D.
Mm-hmm.
The first measure.
Mm-hmm.
A and C sharp.
Good.
D and F in the third. E and A in the fourth. D and F in the fifth. C sharp and A and C sharp in the sixth. F and D in the seventh. D and D in the eighth.
Perfect. You ready to try playing it? Slowly. Take your time. No rush. I'm not looking for it to be like mastered. I'm looking for it to just give us a good idea of, job. I mean, I think you caught a couple of mistakes in there, but overall, I mean, that's a great first run of the sight reading. Okay. So, do you have any questions about what to do for the rest of the sight reading?
No.
Kind of go through that process of doing an analysis before you play it. Try to think about like, okay, these intervals, this key, this time signature. Does that make sense? Otherwise, excellent. Let's move on. Ready? We have to find the rhythm sight reading now. Where does the rhythm sight reading begin? Do you know? Do you want to turn the page? Oh, it's very fun. So that's on page 50. We have new note values to look out for. They are the triplet, eighth note. Okay? Let's take a look at example number 1. All you've got to do is do 1 octave apart on C with a single note each hand. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay, before you even started, did you establish a pulse? Think about a checklist. Like we got to feel that pulse, and then we're dealing with triplets or eighth notes?
Triplets?
Triplets. So let's make sure we feel those triplets right away. Perfect. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Can I move on? All right, let's talk about, can you flip to the page of the harmonization pages? Doing a very good job, John. 3 tunes and the syllabus in advance. A bonus point for an accompaniment other than block chords. So here's the chords that we're using: the 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 6. And it's popped chords identified.
How do you play each chord?
Well, let's talk about it then. That's a good question. And you said this is page 67.
Yeah.
Okay. First, we need to identify the key. What key are we in, likely?
G major.
G major is correct. We can also see that because if we look, what is the harmonic analysis? We use Roman numerals or Roman numeral harmonic analysis. How do you spell it now? L-Y. There we go. And that's going to identify our tonic. So let's play the 1 chord. You know what tonic is, right? Tonic is the
Chord?
like the 1 of the key. So
You like them?
you could do it low. I would probably do it high. Yeah. How do we do 5/7? You familiar with that?
Yeah.
Perfect. And then a 1. Now, what is the 6? We're looking for the 6 chord now. The 6 is, before you move, what chord? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be E, and it's lowercase. So it's, so it would be E minor. All you got to do is move the thumb to E. There it is. That's right. Very good. And after you do that, we have another 5/7. And then the 1. Another 1. Keep going. 5/7. Another 6. Good. Now we have this 2. So what is the 2? And because it's lowercase, is it major or minor?
Minor.
Good.
So would it be like B?
Well, what's the 2 in the key of G major?
B, D.
No. This is 1,
Oh.
2.
A, C, and E.
You got it. Exactly. Perfect. But there's more to it because now we have a 7. What is a 7th from A? A 7th up.
G.
G. So we have to add A minor plus the 7th. Well, remember it was G, so we have to add a G somehow. Good. Now here's the next thing. This little, wait, before, well, you can add the G. this little asterisk is going to tell us, I believe, on the next page. It doesn't tell us what, so I'll tell you. What is the melody playing?
G.
It's already doing it for you.
So you don't have to.
So you don't have to. It's already implied. But it is good to know that yes, G is a part of A minor 7. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay. So just play it like a normal 2. Perfect. Then a 5/7. And then what do we have here? Oops. That's correct. Does that make sense? Let's try it. I'll play the right hand. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and. Remember, that's a 6, a minor 6. Perfect. Any questions?
No.
Can we move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Balakia. I really can't pronounce this. How do you think you pronounce that?
I'm not sure.
Try it. Balalika. Tumbalalika.
Like it?
Sure. We got to figure out what key we're in. Okay, so that's kind of important. We have 3 flats.
So minor?
What makes you say minor?
Because like flats, so I think minor.
Okay, but what about the key of E flat major?
An exception.
There's a lot. So there's keys with sharps and keys with flats, and they can all be major.
Okay.
All right, but you are right to say that this is minor because this is actually shared. The 3 flats are C minor. Okay. Can you play a C minor scale? And that form, what form of minor scale did you do?
Natural.
Correct. Okay, so let's go with the assumption that it's C minor. What do you think would be the first chord here? A 1?
Or 1.
Okay, yeah, I would agree. You can maybe write that with your pencil. Remember, a lowercase 1. A lowercase 1. Because we're dealing with minor. Okay, so there's not a lot of change in the harmony, so I think it would be another 1 here because it's still playing G, 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 G. But here is where we get our G, F, E flat,
5/7.
D. I would say a 5/7. And the same for the next measure. Let's play it and see if that sounds correct. You need both hands. So 1 and what's the time signature?
3, 4.
1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Go a little bit faster. 1, 2 and 3. Let's change that to a 1. I think that might be better as a 1. See if you like it. Does that sound better? I think so too. So then we're gonna dun 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 dun. Keep it going. Dun, dun.
5/7 in the final one.
Mm-hmm. Good. So then we go. We clearly have a chord that's outlined right here.
So cool.
Nope. I agree with that. Can we write that?
So 1, 5/7.
Mm-hmm. And then here we have the A flat and an F. So what are the chords? What are the basic chords?
So
Probably.
4.
Mm-hmm. Minor 4. Very good. Oh, there's my camera. I'm no longer holding. Well, there that goes.